Baldwin Kids Podcast, a space dedicated to discussing sociopolitics, mental health issues, and nerd culture. I am the Rainbow Capitalistic K.
I'm the...
Unprepared.
Essential Vesta.
And we are joining us today is Chicago's own fiercely positive MC, TJ the Prophet.
Hello.
That nigga.
You sure if you want to give me such a title, I'll have you take that.
Okay. So, tell us about yourself, TJ the Prophet.
Let's see. I'm 23 from Chicago, mainly on the Inglewood side. I like long walks on the beach, expensive cans of peaches, tacos. And see, you brought this upon yourself by having me on here. But no, being serious, I'm a voice actor who also raps. So, yeah, and my biggest thing with that is just like, I've always been a kid wrapped up in the nostalgia that he grew up with, so I kind of like let that flow through our music to like relate to all the kids who are like seen as the outcast and let them know like, oh yeah, no, it's cool being different.
Hello.
Actually, it's your benefit.
Hello. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Trust me, and people have still stared at me like, oh, you're 23, you still play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, excuse me, it's not playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I master Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't do tournaments because that's that try-hard shit.
I know, really. Like, I hate...
No, all these new formats, like, yeah, you got this link summoning. Like, see, y'all doing the same shit Pokemon did, like adding all these statistics to items. I grew up in an era where Earthquake killed anything that didn't fly.
Right, and they're like...
Or had levitators there in
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
But wait, and it's like, no, bitch. No.
Like, oh, you're a fire type? You definitely catching this smoke. No pun intended.
Or like turning into smoke with a water type.
Ew.
Ew.
Unless they were a flying type, then you were like, well, fuck. Because
True.
I'm weak to your moves.
Whoops. Yeah, I actually haven't picked up Pokemon in a long
Damn.
time.
Yeah, but it happens. From now and then, I'll play Pokemon Showdown because it has like everything and it's still fun.
Yeah.
Showdown. That's one I don't think I've heard of that one.
Pokemon Showdown, that's like an online simulator for like different battles and stuff of different generations, and they update it so it's like you get like a random team, or you can choose your Pokemon, like different items, abilities, the moveset itself. And, like, it can be really fun. You don't know how satisfying it is to have Swampert carry a Life Orb and just ice punch everything, even ice types, and they still take damage. Or have a Jirachi that has Serene Grace and Iron Head, because like Iron Head has like a 30% chance of flinching somebody, and Serene Grace doubles that to 60.
Oh. Those are certainly words.
Wow.
Especially against a team of like, because you'll run into those people that just like growing up like on the Game Boy Color Advance, try and run all legendaries on their team. So it's like the most satisfying thing in the world.
Yeah, I only ever played red, blue, yellow like religiously when I was a little kid. And then I moved on to other games.
Oh no, I did that, and then like I kind of teetered at like, I still went back for like Sun and Moon because I thought it was fun, but Emerald will always stand as one of my favorites. That and Platinum.
I feel like, bad because I was never a diehard Pokemon player as a child. I like didn't do anything as a child, really.
Yeah, no, I was like,
you figured out this complicated ass recording program.
Okay, but that's isolation.
Hey, introverts have fun.
Do that. Like literally, it's like if I want to learn about something, I'll fucking do it. I don't know the history of like most of the rides at Disneyland for no reason. Okay, that is like 10 years of really hard work that no one asked me to
Nerd.
do.
Yeah, no, I was the same way because I grew up that shelter kid. Just like, what about this in sports? Like, I don't know about that specific football team, but if you ask me something that happened in Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, I could tell you verbatim and the page number.
Me as fuck. Honestly.
Yeah, same. Even though
hashtag fuck Slytherin.
Yeah, Slytherin's trash. I'm sorry. Which house are you?
Hufflepuff.
Hey.
So I
took the Pottermore test. I'm technically a Ravenpuff because I have qualities of a Hufflepuff and a Ravenclaw.
I'm Hufflepuff AF.
And see, I did the same thing and got Slitherclaw. Slytherin and
Join
Ravenclaw.
the Raven side. It's better here. We have cookies. We don't betray fuckers.
Oh.
See, I take the cunning side of the Slytherin, though.
I take the cunning side.
Bitch!
Okay.
Okay.
Now.
So now that we are about 5 minutes in,
It's beautiful.
Let's do this.
Shall we jump right into our Democrypts and Republicans?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
This sounds fun on a bun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just fun on a bun with a side of ranch dressing.
I'm more partial to Thousand Island myself, but sure.
Really, the ranch who? She doesn't even fucking go here.
Okay, look, you transplant bitch.
Transplant.
What? You came from California.
Yeah, the place that has Thousand Island.
And thousands of grams of weed.
We're gonna actually talk about that today, and I'm excited.
Beautiful segue.
So, I mean, do we want to bounce around a little bit then?
Let's just fucking go down the list.
All right.
Or we will be here for 6 hours, and I have to edit it.
Oh yeah. All right. All right. So then,
God bless you.
We're just gonna dive right into. We're gonna just dive right into the Anita Chronicles then.
Okay, so for people who don't know TJ, it's called the Anita Chronicles because if Donald Trump performed drag, his name would be
Anita Wall.
I appreciate that more than I should. So I'm glad about
the
that.
Anita Chronicles.
Coming to the stage, Anita Wall.
That's so.
Everything has to be huge.
Oh, Jesus. The hair, the heels, the hands he wishes.
The eyelashes would be on fleek at all
coming
times.
to the stage where everything is huge except for the hands.
Everything is real except for the hair.
Ooh.
All right. So just start what's with this fake shit though?
Yeah.
The we somethings. My eyes rolled in the back of my head trying to read that fake ass tweet. That I'm pretty sure somebody would
read it.
Like,
actually,
I'm pretty sure
I saw the screenshot of it, and I'm just like, if you're ready to build a construct to separate us from one portion of society, what's to say you're not gonna do it to another? Because in early things, it's shown that he accepted Mexicans and Hispanics of all ethnicities and like archetypes of said ethnicity, and then he goes around and do this shit about a wall. So who's not to say he's gonna take the side of those in the LGBTQ community? Just to try and destroy some shit.
Often as we celebrate LGBT Pride Month, that's not what that's called, and recognize the outstanding country. Okay,
can I read it in a silly voice?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, if you need a Trump impersonation,
let's fucking go.
As we celebrate LGBT Pride Month and recognize the outstanding contributions LGBT people have made to our great nation, let us also stand in solidarity with the many LGBT people who live in dozens of countries worldwide that punish, imprison, and even execute individuals on the basis of their sexual orientation. My administration has launched a global campaign to decriminalize homosexuality and invite all nations to join us in this effort. Except if you're Mexican, you stay behind that wall.
I mean...
Ta-da! Powers of a voice actor.
That was Listen, that was just absolutely phenomenal.
Just you wait. You'll hear some of my stuff eventually.
Oh boy, I'm ready.
So
my
first of
body
all,
is ready.
can we talk about the fact
he said LGBT Pride Month, and I'm like, girl.
One, it's Gay Pride Month.
It's just Pride Month.
And two, did you notice how he kept explicitly saying decriminalizing homosexuality, but was very quiet about the other letters?
Honestly, yeah. I'm like, okay, but about those trans folks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, girl. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Moving on, still talking about him and his bullshit. Can we talk about messing with my cheap fave?
Your what fave?
My cheap fave.
Dollar Tree. The gimmick, the place that says everything's $1 and then tax exists and they forget about that.
But still, everything's...
Family Dollar does the same thing, but they're excusable. Their tax isn't that bad. I literally went to Dollar Tree the other day for a card for my friend's retirement party. Okay, it's 50 cents. Tax made $150. I'm like, where the fuck did this tax come from?
Right.
You were shopping in Chicago, that's where.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, they say that they may have to do away with that gimmick of everything's $1.
Because of tariffs.
Because of the tariffs that are going to affect us more than anyone else. Which, speaking of which, can we talk about the binary fact that more in the last 10 years, more people have emigrated to Mexico than those who have emigrated from Mexico?
Yeah, that's a thing that we just don't. Okay, girl.
think they're trying to connect Dollar Tree stuff to like terrorism. So like, oh, that means coupons are a terrorist thing, and you know how many people use those.
I've been a terrorist for the past 23 years of my life.
Shit, GameStop has labeled me a terrorist. That's the number of times I realized I'm the old one. Points.
You said, did you realize?
I just realized I'm the old one of the group.
How old are you?
28.
Not old. All right, let's move on.
You're not that old.
I'm like the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, my God.
Right, but we're the ones that can probably quote Goofy movie lines verbatim.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Hey there, Maxie.
If we listen to each other.
I praise Tevin Campbell for
that. Let me not go on a tangent. That's going to be a real long tangent about that movie.
Tangents.
Okay, stop. I feel like Prince had something to do with that movie.
Oh, you know he did. They explicitly said that Powerline's design was kind of based off of
that
Prince.
Was absolutely Prince, but I mean,
and
like,
especially during his whole artist formerly known as Prince phase.
He was too tall, though.
They
made Powerline too tall for that, though.
Like on top of the fact,
what? Prince was a smooth 5'1". Fight me.
Don't lie. We know he was 3 feet and 6 inches.
Baby.
But yeah, like the music just sounded very Prince-like, and then when you find out that Tevin was like one of Prince's like proteges.
Oh yeah, no.
It's just like
when you hear "Can We Talk," you just hear Prince on a higher octave.
Yeah.
Can we talk? Anyway,
he probably had a hand in like most of the production for that album too.
True, honestly,
because it took like people how many years to realize Michael Jackson had a hand in Sonic the Hedgehog.
I know, like that was.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm about to say, I just saw your face. I'm like, word? You don't know?
You didn't know about that?
You about to be edumacated.
Oh
but,
boy.
Like, he's written and produced for so many people, just not caring about it.
It's like half the people in his genre are just...
Stevie Nicks, too. It was just like, you know what, girl? What's up?
It's like half the people in the genre.
Keyboard. All right, I'll see you later. I had to get my hair done.
Oh, you need a guitar riff? All right, where's my food?
Y'all got a basketball
game blouses.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Dave Chappelle is the GOAT for that.
Oh my god. Okay.
And just one last point on him before we, two last points on him before we move on. Mm-hmm. Just the one thing of he wanting to impose these tariffs on Mexico to try to get them to reduce immigration. One, that's not going to work because how does their government have any control over how the people move? And two, you're saying a lot about making the government try to control people and what they do in the same country where people say, you can't make more laws against guns. Criminals are still going to get guns.
We also sound like Goofy today.
I mean, it's Donald Trump.
Is that just the theme? How dare you disrespect?
Exactly.
Goofy, like
Goofy
that.
is actually a good
Goofy
father.
is a single father.
And educated.
Yeah.
I support the fact that Max's mother is Clarabelle. I support that.
I've seen so many ships that I'm not sure how to feel anymore.
Because they were a thing back before she silently disappeared, and it fits in line with
silently disappeared. And it was weird because when they started getting her off, that's when it's like, oh yeah, House of Mouse episodes. Why are they serving burgers all of a sudden? Oh,
okay, but yeah, that's headcanon. I'm pretty sure Max's mother is Clarabelle because she went MIA, and then they even had that part in the Goofy movie when he was sad because of the. Do you remember when they hinted that Max's mom died? I'm like,
yeah. The moment they did that, I immediately went to Chucky from Rugrats. I'm like, oh, the Mother's Day episode.
That's terrible. That's Clarabelle. All right.
I'm just gonna say this and keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that somebody felt the need to cover up the name of the USS John McCain when he was visiting Japan, just wow.
Y'all all right?
And
he's such a child.
Mm-hmm. And then
that's just we're gonna cover up the name of someone who undoubtedly did more for this country without ever being in the office than you have while being in the office.
Yeah, I mean, John McCain is his own shade of trash, but Jesus Christ.
At least he actually cared for this country. As much dirt as that has slandered his name, and unfortunately it had to be after he died so he couldn't defend himself. Excuse excuse me, he proved without a shadow of doubt he truly loved this country. He cared about people.
True. Yeah, I agree.
Girl, I guess. I don't know. I've done a little digging on John McCain, and frankly, bye. we'll talk about it.
Spoken like a true Slytherin.
That was disgusting.
Lord.
I can give you something disgusting.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, the other.
So, what's next?
Just dropping another casual mention. People clearly don't know what the fuck a double negative is about the Mueller thing.
Oh.
Or rather, not that they don't know what a double negative is, but they lack reading comprehension, because he said, if we thought he was innocent, we would have said so. Reading comprehension would say that means since they didn't say he was innocent, he probably did something.
I mean, at this point, I
like these hit dogs are letting out a whole chorus right now.
True. Yeah. And it's like, at this point, you need to stop lying, because we don't even know what exactly you did unless you really dug deep into this. But even people who don't care, how much of a ruckus you're making about it is just proving the fact that you did something that you don't want people to know about.
Shut up!
Like, literally, people trying to avoid this type of controversial stuff, they're coming out the woodwork like, actually.
Yeah, right.
Actually. Yeah, we're just gonna move on to something slightly more relevant, like weed.
I'll let you two handle this because I'm not a smoker. I'm a drinker.
Oh, damn, you're the only one about this one. Okay, go ahead.
It's K's time to shine.
Yep.
Well, fine. I'm just gonna go through it really quickly because clearly I'm the only one who is truly excited about this.
Oh no, like, I'm excited on behalf of my friends.
I'm happy for it.
Like, I'm happy you guys actually get to do that.
I'm happy for y'all, and I'm gonna let you finish. But
but quick side thing. Speaking of double negative, with as much as how positive this is, like, have it legalized, that still says, like, what about those who are in jail because of shit?
Yeah,
like
let's
this?
talk
I'm
about
actually
that.
getting to that.
Oh, then by all means, continue.
There are actually provisions in this bill.
Oh,
That for possession up to a certain amount, you can go. Like, I'm very strongly paraphrasing. It's like possession up to a certain smallish amount, you can go, and then
it's like about a gram or two.
Up to an ounce.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a lot.
Is I think you get your record expunged after meeting with a judge and a lawyer, and then from like an ounce up to a certain amount, and I can't remember what that is right now. But that was something where you would actually have. There was something else where it's up to a judge's decision. On the other hand, like, I got to reread it because I kind of skimmed it really quick just to make sure I at least knew kind of what I was talking about. But the fact that there are provisions included in this bill for getting these black and brown bodies out of jail that didn't need to be in there for a goddamn plant in the first place,
True.
I'm here for it.
Honestly.
Like, it's not a perfect bill, but I will take it.
Yeah, because that's a big problem I have with all this. Is the whole, hey, we're making money off of weed now.
And
like black folks couldn't.
and the best part is that there's also provisions in that same bill that would allow for people in impoverished areas to receive special loans and funding in order to start dispensaries in those areas.
Yeah, boy.
So those places that need the money funneled back into them, the only thing that I'm a little afraid of is that the local Becky is gonna try to gentrify Hyde Park or something.
Mm-hmm.
Fam.
This place has like the best dispensary.
Instead of Starbucks, it's Smoke Bucks.
Smoke bucks.
Ooh, now that's an idea.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, that's an idea in Amsterdam.
Idea. That's how they make most of their revenue, from tourist attractions.
I mean, but you can go to a coffee shop and get a joint and a cappuccino.
Or you have a cannabis chino.
Cannabino. Cannabino.
Ooh. But yeah, I'm excited. What did you add?
I got rid of that fucking reference because you're not doing it.
What? Can you feel?
See, I saw it before it got changed. My mind didn't go there. My mind went straight to wrestling with the New Day stable. So it's like, shout out to Kofi Kingston, by the way.
You
Not on my watch.
You can be mad.
Not on my watch.
You can be mad, but I can feel this new day, Vesta. Can you feel it?
Oh Lord.
Can you feel
Can you
it?
feel
Dun, dun,
Can you feel it?
dun, dun,
Can you feel it?
dun, 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 dun.
Lord Jeebus.
So, moving on to my fave,
Do, 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 do.
cause
Aok.
excuse me,
Aok.
Aok.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Sounds like Ciroc, but with better flavor.
that. I have no comment on that. I don't think I've ever actually had Ciroc.
Yeah.
It's trash. Just like the people that drink it.
I'll take Costco vodka.
I literally have my thing of sake in the trunk, so I'm fine.
Ooh, I can't do sake.
I have vodka for when I make screwdrivers. That's literally all I use it for.
Which you had like a million of on our first episode.
Which reminds me, I might pour myself some later.
Ooh, bitch.
What is it? 3? Yeah, it's close enough. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's happy hour somewhere. Probably in Amsterdam.
Quick note about AOC featuring the Zodiac Killer. So they are actually working together on something. The exact details of which...
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
Bitch. Excuse me?
No.
Like, I can't stand him either, but the fact that they're collaborating on a bill to make it so that way Congress members cannot be lobbyists as well as Congress members, I'm all sorts of here
I'll allow it.
You are a better man than I am, though.
Because
I can't stand Ted Cruz, and I still wonder how he was even able to be considered to be the president.
I don't know how he was born.
He was a Cuban born in Canada, but because his mom was
I don't
American.
know how he was born. Like,
No, he just straight up
Oh, well, if
spawned.
you look back to like Dragon Ball Z and how they made Cell, kind of like that.
wait, who?
Cell.
Bitch, why do you forever shade the one villain that I
You mean
love
the
watching
mosquito?
die?
That was a mosquito. That was like a really big mosquito
Cell was
with
dope,
a with
though.
a with a dick tail.
Cell
That
was dope though, and Abridged made him even better.
Yeah, a bridge did make him better. Like
I
he
still don't know.
he thought he was Frank Sinatra.
Like,
At first you had my attention, and now you have my erection. Don't you mean attention? You know what I'm about.
That and the he's 12, I'm 9.
Yeah, he was. Jesus Christ, just thinking about that made me almost die laughing from a cough. I hate you so much. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Just all the innuendo, like, he's 12, I'm 6. Well, shit.
I'm 6.
I am fighting the urge to jump right into nerdy shit. We're gonna have to hurry up.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and last but not least on our Democrats and Republicans, well, though technically he doesn't count because he's running as an independent.
Who?
But Mark Charles is a Native American man who has announced his run for the Independent Party for the presidency, which his campaign announcement video, I am every shade of here for. Because he's talking about how we the people has never been for everybody since Jump.
Yeah.
And he wants to create a conversation to change that. Like, I need to start looking into more of his policies and such, but I'm honestly already here for it.
Yeah, like, just from that video alone, just, like, as much as people say, like, we needed a radical Republican, like Trump an independent does not sound that bad. An independent would probably be the middle ground between the Democrats and Republicans to actually try and make structure and common sense of all this madness.
Like, you're out of pocket, you out of pocket. Wait, actually, no.
Because he's
You
not
out of
afraid to
pocket.
speak his mind.
You out of pocket, you bugging, we need to talk. But are you looking up his policies then?
I'm looking. He was an author.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a pastor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I immediately have mixed feelings.
Same. But
Eh.
political correctness can't save Columbus Day. It says this nation needs to make a choice. Does it continue to honor a man whose claim of discovery opened the door for centuries of injustice, or does it openly teach that history mourn those atrocities and commit itself to ensuring that it doesn't happen again?
Okay, I'm gonna have to start looking more into
Oh
him.
yeah, no, that alone just got my brain like, oh,
Who's 4th of July?
oh no, he went.
He is neither black nor a woman.
I don't give a fuck. It's the only.
It's
the only
2019. People are getting the past left and right.
Oh. The problem is okay, hold on.
Systematic racism. Oh.
They say a washpot never boils, but that's not entirely true. Of course, a washpot boils. Oh, of course, a washpot boils. It's just that intently washing a pot of water reached 200 degrees Fahrenheit is not an incredibly exciting way to spend your time. And so most people get bored or distracted inevitably before it reaches the boiling point.
And he's linking that analogy to race. I like him already.
Systematic racism is like a heat source that keeps a pot of water simmering at a constant 211 degrees. Extremely hot, but not quite boiling. Every once in a while, the heat gets turned up just a tad. Like when a frightened white police officer in Ferguson shoots a young unarmed black man while his hands are in the air. A group of ignorant, overzealous college students from Oklahoma State create a banner for a football game that makes light of an act of genocide committed against Native Americans by the United States government. And then the water starts to boil. Protests are organized. Twitter goes up ablaze. Op-eds are written. Civil rights leaders are given the microphone. And the temperature is brought back down to 211 degrees.
Okay, I'm definitely doing more digging.
Yeah, no. He has.
Why are you like this?
He has my vote.
Have you seen that video of the heavy vibrato? Okay, cool. Just making sure you know that reference.
Jesus.
Because that was the name of the last time. Are you done? Are you done?
This man is raising up some very valid
True.
points. With
Like that right there.
Wait, these saying some of these articles are like years old.
Yeah, from 2014.
So he been here.
He been new.
He's just waiting for the perfect time when it's like, oh.
Okay, I'm definitely going to do more digging into him. I thought this was going to be a quick note, but damn.
Like, side note, nah, fam, it's a chapter.
I'm trying to look. Hold on.
Oh, please tell me he dragged
How
the
far
Pope.
back? How far back?
Please,
2013 now.
Please,
Oh, he was talking about Pope Francis.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
A conversation of reconciliation.
From way back from 13.
More.
Oh, 2012.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean to press that button. Oh, yeah, Sis been here.
When was his last post on this?
His most recent one?
Yeah.
Why are we like
2016.
Why are we live recording us scrolling through his page?
Listen. I just need to know.
Well then.
Addressing a 500-year-old apologies. Okay.
While this is a type of sidetrack that's probably needed, let's try and avoid
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Which luckily we're moving on to our rapid fire segment.
There's a lot of sound effects in here.
Oh
yeah,
no, I'm happy.
Yeah, we're almost stereotypical radio show hosts.
True. Yeah.
Like at least we don't have sound effects for our names.
Could you imagine?
Like he's
No.
Vesta.
He's Vesta. Yeah.
No. Anyway, rapid fire. First and foremost, Illinois is looking at doing the same thing that Colorado did for the same price, actually. Looking at capping insulin prices because
$100,
which is still kind of a lot of money, but is way better than what some of these insurance companies are trying to charge people for.
Yeah, no.
A hormone that they literally need to live.
Yeah.
Is your life worth paying for a whole vial of insulin?
Depending on the severity of the reason, yes.
$189.
$24.88. Thanks, Walmart.
Really though.
Yeah, as much as Walmart is
thanks
trash.
and fuck you at the same time.
Yeah, as much as trash as Walmart is, sometimes when you're on the struggle bus, you got to stop at Walmart.
Oh, the $55 one is for dogs and cats. Okay. $284, $355.
A single
$35.
cartridge is $20.
What?
Wow.
Still.
That's pets though. That's pets
Oh,
again.
okay.
Yeah.
Still. Capping insulin prices.
And the moment you say that, one for cats and dogs, almost $400.
Yep. Wow.
Exactly.
All right.
But capping insulin prices is something that will definitely help a lot of people. So I feel like even in dire straits, it'll be still easier to scrounge up $100 than however the hell much some insurance company wants to charge you to be able to live.
And when you think about the domino effect from all this, because like most times, like most crimes that are related to medicine, because they don't have enough, so they're forced to steal. If you give them a decent threshold to try and match in terms of price range, that could lower down the crime rate of that specific thing tremendously.
And then less black people are in jail for no good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Just not even black people, just less minorities in general.
Yeah, less minorities are in jail because
less people feel the need.
There's a system in place that they think we don't know about.
No, they know we know about it. They just don't care.
We see you.
We see you. You big, fat, white, nasty, smelling fat bitch.
It's that whole like Ice King thing he said to Finn, like, can we pull back the fabric of Stabric and look to a reality where they see us looking at them? Like, huh?
It's like, what? I remember
Okay,
that.
so who smoked the loudest bowl to write
The
that line?
loudest bowl.
This is supposed to be rapid. Damn.
Bang, bang.
Next, Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera are getting commemorative statues near the Stonewall Inn in New York. Perfect timing, since this just so happens to be the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots.
Which I never got to go visit in New York. I'm so upset.
A friend of mine who lives in New York tells me it's almost like if you're in New York, you have to visit that place. That's how important
It's iconic. It is iconic.
Like, I want to see the Big Apple. I want to see Times Squares. No, you should see this.
I want to see Stonewall. I want to find that one place that the Worth It guys went to, because they did. Do you not know about the Worth It series on YouTube?
No?
It's like two guys and their sound guy who looks like a skinnier version of Seth Rogen. And
No,
is
I have
adorable.
seen Worth It. Okay, you
But
showed me this.
Yeah,
When I saw them
remember
the first time, I mistook them for the cast of Impractical Gang Jokers.
But, like, they did one, and as stereotypical as this is, they did one for fried chicken.
Oh, Lord.
The middle tier one, the one guy took a bite out of a chicken thigh he got, and it just squirted juice out.
Oh.
And I'm just like, I need it.
My wig.
That too.
My God.
My wig. Okay.
Alex Trebek is in near remission, thankfully.
Yes! Like, I'm sorry. I grew up with Jeopardy, like, in those
Same.
introverse days, and just like, okay,
Or-
let me watch through the soap operas with my grandma to watch Jeopardy. This is what I'm here for.
That's exactly what
Like,
I was going
Sonny
to say.
Corinthos is intriguing,
I didn't
but
have-
I want to see what adult can make themselves look stupid as hell on national television.
Look at the
I
White
was
House.
more of a novella child because of where I grew up. I watched so many.
And now you know the beauty. That is
Novellas are so extra, and I'm here for every ounce of
They're
it.
so good. And by so good, I mean, wow, someone was on a lot of crack at once.
Jeopardy. Like, are you sure it's just crack?
Honestly. Anyway, yeah, true.
Yeah, well,
Jeopardy was also my shit.
I'm
Wow.
very happy that he's in near remission. Like, when you first hear about it, it's like, oh no, you're an essential part of our childhood. Even if you did make that and try and disrespect nerdcore stuff, we still love you regardless. Like, we need you. So the fact that it's in near remission, I'm all for it.
Yeah, so my dumbass skipped ahead to the palette clones.
You sure did.
Yeah, just mentioning really quick the rest of the rapid fire stuff of Whoopi Goldberg dropping a line of cannabis-based period care, which, again,
Yeah.
I'm all the way here for. And white Americans are starting to realize more and more that, you know, in about 20 years, they're not going to be the majority anymore.
What if God were one? Oh my Lord, have mercy.
I have to lower that all the way down. Those solid black bars on the screen. I love it.
Oh yeah, that peak is like beautiful.
Getting back to our last portion of our palette clones, Warren Shad is now the first black piano designer.
I'm sorry, what?
Warren Shad.
The Christian in me is all here for it.
And the best part is,
Oh, hold on.
hold on, Vesta's looking him up.
Ooh.
Okay, so
No.
nothing. My
Oh, they look beautiful. That price range, however.
Ooh.
Oh, that baby grand looks immaculate.
That all I need is like a Jessica Rabbit dress. And just lean on the piano. Yeah.
I'm so tired.
22.
I want to hear a full
Boom,
concert
boom,
grand to be played because I don't think I ever have in person.
It's beautiful.
Concert grand
$185,000.
piano. Jesus.
I mean, that makes sense though.
But
But if it's a fully, that's not even
The full concert grade set.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's
I'm
not-
surprised it's that low, honestly.
Yeah.
But the gag is it kind of happened by accident.
Oh,
Like he was showing some prototype designs to people at a gospel music convention, and they were just like, "So when does your design drop?" Drop. It's a prototype. Next thing you know, more than 1,000 people are asking him for actual orders for those actual pianos. And he's like, well, I got to start making them now. And here he is flourishing and flexing in his complexion.
So
and I'm
within
here
a
for
year's time, we're going to add richest black piano designer to that.
I mean, technically, he already is because he's also the only.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like once there's one idea that catches fire, all the embers will start more.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
All right.
Awkward pause.
I'm disappointed in you.
But no, definite props to him for like doing that. That's amazing.
So, Vesta, darling, what are we doing for our musical break?
We are gonna play. We're gonna play "Unprepared" by Vesta. What I'll probably do, since there is only 1 week left until the album drops, I will tease one more song.
Ooh, and what's that one gonna be?
Let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, that one. No,
but Dance
that
with
one.
the Devil.
I mean, but I've already done it.
Oh, okay.
It's so
I've
good.
done Dance
though.
with the Devil. I've done. Let's do that one. No. Oh.
So, how about we just leave it a surprise so we're not just waffling on that on the mic?
Actually, yeah.
How about this? Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, go ahead and just enjoy a
Fallout
there you
by
go.
me.
And you ruined the mystery. Damn it, Vesta.
True.
Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and vibe out to some what's the name of it again?
Fallout.
Thank you. Vibe out to some Fallout by Vesta, and we will be right back with our mental health segment.
Mm-hmm. I thought we needed time apart. I never thought you'd break my heart. We put 2 years into this, and there's nothing to show for it. If you don't want it, you can leave it now. 'Cause I know you'll end it somehow. You've never been a victim, baby, so don't start now. You were the one, we're the only one. And after all is said and done, all is said and done, all these years we had our fun. Now we're coming undone. You were the one, we're the only one. And after all is said and done, all is said and done, through all these years we had our fun. Now we're coming undone. I don't wanna fall out of love with you. Fall out of love with you. I don't wanna fall out of love with you. Fall out of love with you. I wish you would apologize.
Bitch, if you don't let me actually record this motherfucking part of the episode, I will fight you.
Did you say pause and do it again?
Way to keep kayfabe. Like, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, welcome back, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We're going to be moving on to our mental health segment. And as always, it comes with this little disclaimer beforehand. Vesta and I, and TJ as well, are a handful of loudmouths with some mics and recording equipment and a lot to say. So please, I'm sorry. We are not mental health professionals in any way, shape, or form. We just try to talk about it more to try to reduce the stigma surrounding it. So please take what we say with a whole truck bed of salt.
That's so boring.
With a splash of paprika.
There we go.
Fine.
Much better.
A whole truck bed of Himalayan rock salt.
Okay, now you didn't add it to me.
You done made this.
All right, let's go. So what are we talking about today?
Anyway.
You have to make it as monosyllabic as possible.
I know that's a reference to something.
Oh
I
my
know that's a
God.
reference to something.
Oh my God.
What is that a reference to?
How can you not remember the gay icon? Like the another flag.
There
for
are
the gays.
at least 3 Disney gay icons I can think of that would have said
There's
that.
only one that says that.
Yeah, but I feel like Scar might have said that, and you know, hold on, and you know he's the old, the
No,
OG
the real queen.
Who was it?
Captain Amelia, Treasure Planet.
Yes, I haven't seen that movie in forever. Anyway, this is the mental health section. We can gag about Disney in a little
limp
bit.
Noodle. All right, let's go.
Anyway,
Oh Jesus.
so we had the choice between two topics earlier today, and yeah, it's probably better that we take the lighter of the two because holy shit. Shout out to Ava DuVernay because good God, if you can do that with a trailer, I shudder to think what you can do with actual material.
And that's just for Netflix. Imagine if it was like something on the big screen.
Oh, she's done stuff on the big screen.
No, but like
Why
specifically that.
White people would not be happy. They'd be like, "How dare you tell us the truth about ourselves?" That was disrespectful. But you know what?
You're not wrong.
God damn it.
So we decided to go for something a little bit lighter hearted, especially given TJ's music and his lit ass performance a couple days ago. And so the question is, how do you keep your head up when shit gets hard? Like, this is kind of a coping mechanism thing, kind of a, what do you do?
This can actually be, we talked about self-care before and what it isn't. This can very much be what self-care isn't, but what helps you feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't, yeah. So my shit, I have this real cool cat that I go to whenever shit's getting difficult, called CBD oil.
Oh, bitch.
That right there will solve all of my problems.
I'm just waiting until I can get you an edible to try.
Absolutely not. The vape, she does good as she is. No need to improve on something that's already perfect.
Just because something works does not mean it's not able to be improved upon.
Okay, but we're talking about CBD oil. We're not talking about an immaculate Black Panther suit. Thank you.
First of all, she said that talking about the Kimoyo beads that stop the people's engines.
But I thought that was his. Oh no, it wasn't his.
No, that was the beads.
It was
The suit just absorbs the kinetic energy.
Yeah, and okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. And made one of my favorite memes of that year.
Jesus Christ.
Delete that footage.
Delete that footage.
But honestly, you say you've got your CBD
And some cookies. Throw me some fresh baked chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh, bitch, I gotta get you some. You have to be at my place when my roommate makes some more chocolate chip toffee cookies. Because, you catch them fresh and the toffee is still melted and makes it really. Let me stop.
I'm about to say, you making me have a food. Jesus.
All right.
We need to show him that video if you haven't already.
True. That's one of the best videos ever.
Oh, Lord.
Gays playing Dead.
The Friday the 13th online thing.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, but we can talk about that in the middle of this one. Or at the end of this.
Okay, so that's your coping mechanism. What about yours? Okay.
I unfortunately have a lot of bad coping mechanisms.
Please don't tell me alcohol is one of them.
It depends. Because I don't drink if I'm in a bad mood. Sometimes it's more of just I really want to drink right now, so I'm gonna go grab a handle. But it's not it's not like my first thought of something to go to, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to describe it is if you're hungry and you get dropped in a food court and the McDonald's is the first thing you see.
Man.
It's not the best option. It's just there.
But it's not the best option, but they got chicken tenders.
You and these fucking tendies, bitch.
Ooh,
Stop. No, but no,
yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I honestly, I much prefer my good sis THC.
Yes.
Depending on the day, it can be a sativa or an indica, and some video games. Because honestly, difficult video games don't stress me out as much. So, like Hollow Knight, which there's been some times when I want to throw the controller across the screen because that goddamn boss killed me for the 17th fucking time today. And I've gone over and gotten some power-ups and I still got my ass kicked.
I was the same way. Just replace Hollow Knight with Persona 5.
I have never... we're gonna make this mental health section quick because we need to nerd out because it keeps almost happening and I'm trying.
I apologize.
No, you don't have to apologize. I'm just I just wanna save it.
But anything else?
Honestly, it's been helping me a lot with just like clearing my head. My commute to work is about an hour, which most people would complain about, but I use that to listen to new music, especially for like music reviews for the show. Listen to new music, listen to my podcast, just sing my heart out, have the window down, blasting some Igor or something. And it's just something that kind of helps, like, especially if there's like no traffic. I know like the perfect day a while ago was when I was leaving from teaching one night and the sun was just getting ready to start setting. There was next to no traffic. There was a nice breeze. It was about 65. That's about 18 degrees for you European girls.
You're horrible.
I'm not wrong. Do the math.
I'm not denying you're wrong. This is horrible.
But like I had my hand out of the window and doing that thing where you go up and down with the wind, and it was just, I don't know, it felt really nice. But the other thing,
you had
like,
your 2002 American Pie moment.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
So what's yours?
I mostly, when shit gets very difficult, there was a time I did go towards alcohol, but it was never anything stronger than like a light beer, just because I didn't want to like be deeper and deeper into depressions and then end up like, oh, hi, I'm drunk. I normally don't get drunk. I must really be sad. Other than that, it's just like, I'll stop, turn the lights off in my room, just like read a book, almost like a sensory type thing, or like I'll build with Legos, or I'll play video games. Recently though, I've just gotten back into meditation. Like if I like depending on where I'm at, if I'm upset about something or I'm just like one of those like, okay, everything's right, you did everything okay, and depression just randomly hits because you make one mistake, I'll literally
bitch.
I will stop. If I'm in my car, if I'm driving, I will literally park on the side of the road and just sit there for a minute. Just like to collect my thoughts until I like at least feel some molecule of positivity. And it's like you said, like I'll be like going down like Lakeshore Drive or the Kennedy Expressway or the Dan Ryan, God forbid, during rush hour. I'll have the window down on a good day, and like where you have Igor, if I'm in that mood of like depression, I've often gone to like Earl Sweatshirt shit. Like I don't do shit, I don't go outside.
I need to get into that
Or
album.
stuff from like I have that, and especially Doris. And it's like recently when I was feeling that way, there's a rapper I listen to called D-Real, and one of the songs he sampled, if you ever seen the episode of The Simpsons where Homer like made the suicide note,
Yeah.
that's sampled at the very beginning, and like the next lyrics you hear is, I got these thoughts in my head, I wish I'm better off dead. And it's just like, maybe that would be nice. And it's just like those weird trains of thought that just hit you randomly. It's just like, but I'm glad I've learned to like cope better than like always going to like alcohol and stuff like that. That and rebuilding the Millennium Falcon out of Legos is very satisfying.
That whole one something like knocks your whole day apart sometimes. That is my life.
Like there's literally like a small little like picture of like this dude, like you know how they normally have like the little basic characters like stick figures. Like he was just like having a normal day, like everything was going right.
Wait, and then it's just like, what?
Like a whole bunch of black stuff just coming out like, I did everything right. Why is this happening? Literally, I have felt that. And it is the worst feeling I've probably ever felt in my life next to seeing an empty fridge.
Oh, fucking.
It's try seeing an empty fridge when you got the munchies.
Try seeing an empty fridge when you actually have money to do it and you're too lazy to leave because your introvert qualities are like, I don't feel like talking to people.
Slight anecdote. This actually happened the other day when I was like,
So then I need to
want to
introduce-
have some ice cream. And I just bought ice cream. I spent my own money on ice cream. I go upstairs. I'm like, let me get it. That freezer stopped working. And so all the ice cream was melted.
On the upside, you have milkshakes.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to. That's what I'm doing tonight. But
It's beautiful.
But yeah, I was very upset at myself that night. I was like, why could this possibly happen to me?
And I know I mentioned like cannabis and alcohol a lot because I enjoy them, but they again are not my default coping mechanisms. For that exact reason of trying to associate, one with the other. Though I will openly say that I did get a handle after the election.
I'm pretty sure everyone within reasonable drinking age hit a shot of whiskey, because I know I did.
I just
I had a whole bottle of ready to drink margarita.
I had to stop one of my friends from downing half a bottle of Everclear because of that shit.
Oh my god.
Exactly. I'm like, nigga, you shouldn't even be sniffing that.
You can literally pour Everclear in your car and go drive.
Literally, it's scary. 99% alcohol doubles into like about a gallon of unleaded gas, and we're consuming that. That's one of those alcohols that's like, yeah, no, don't touch that.
Don't touch it.
It has its uses because I feel like if you want to just literally make I want alcoholic Hawaiian punch, and here's half a shot of Everclear, and now it's alcoholic Hawaiian punch.
Oh no, like I've literally been in that because like I had like some mint chocolate ice cream at a friend's house during a D&D session. I put a shot of it in there. I was satisfied the rest of the night. I had to wait an extra hour before I drove home, but I was satisfied the rest of the night.
Keep making me want to bring up something nerdy, and I'm trying to wait.
I apologize. It's in my DNA. It's in my lyrics. You'll see for yourself. I am nerdy to a T, and I am proud of it. I've literally monikered the phrase "coolest nerd you ever heard" because of that.
Yeah, boy.
Let me see. What else did I say about this subject?
A Tupac reference.
Yeah, because I just wanted to make a reference to that because, well, keep your head up.
If not keep your head up, then like if keep your head up is what you feel in the positives, the negatives is probably the descriptions of like if you've ever heard uppercut. It's like how he's describing how society will often like get to you, and it's like, oh yeah, you think you're fine, and then all of a sudden,
uppercut. You know, I need to actually start listening to him more.
There's another song that I used to listen to as a child to help me feel better. Fabulous by Jaheim. That's my shit.
I'll have to listen to it because I don't know if I know.
G-I-V-E.
Yeah.
U-P. K-P-H-E.
It's like one of those songs you hear as a child, and you don't know what it's called until you're much older.
You know what else is a good one for that though?
I know I can be what I want to be.
Be what I want to be.
If I work hard at it,
If I work hard at it,
I'll be where I want to be.
I'll be where I want to be.
Be. Like that song just,
True.
that describes 2005 childhood.
Wow.
Like the moment you said that, I'm like, are you thinking about that song? That or the whole High Hater song? Because like that song,
High
really,
hater.
High Hater. You see me, High Hater.
That we actually don't know. Not offhand.
Oh, I am so
Bruh.
sorry.
That song's like anytime you got like, imagine being a kid in elementary school, you get that perfect attendance when all the other kids are like, I was here, motherfucker, you were late like 5 times in a row.
I hate it.
So then, actually, while we're kind of on this tangent, what's some songs did you listen to that like bring your mood up? Then, like, hang on, because I know we are all musically inclined. Limited to 3.
Anything made by MF Doom, most Nujabe instrumentals,
Ooh,
and definitely recently a lot of orchestrational music by the Abstract Orchestra. They're a United Kingdom based group. They literally did a whole jazz orchestrational of all the songs from Mad Villain, and I've fallen in love with them because of it.
nice.
What about you, Vesta?
I just had it in my head. I lost it. God damn it.
So then I'll go while you think about it.
Judo flip.
Chop, chop, chop.
Judo
yeah.
flip. That once that dun dun dun. It's like, here we go. And then what is that Ravina song?
I am the soul.
Hold on.
See, now you got Judo Flip stuck in my head. Like, goddamn it.
And honey.
No, that's
I am
fucking.
the soul.
That's
the
the fuck
builder
with.
fusing and
Yeah,
energy.
Ravina, like,
So Vesta's clearly choosing anything by Ravina.
Let's see.
so, let me see, like I said, because I'm going to impose
Love
my same...
Child.
Okay.
That right there, that's a feel good song. I have to play that, but that's a feel good song. And then, Last Train to London by Electric Light Orchestra. That's another one.
Definitely.
I really like that song.
All right. So mine, one of them is Baby I'm a Star by Prince.
Definitely.
Because like I live for that one. As much as people shit on it, Happy by Pharrell.
That's a bop.
It's a very catchy song.
And then Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh man.
I know you said 3, but one that just popped in my head. Stop This Train by John Mayer. It's just a very peaceful song, and it's like, it sounds beautiful.
Honorary mention, basically the entire Foodie Cootie album.
Yep. Yeah, I literally have all 3 OSTs on my phone.
It's so good.
Especially White Ash. It's just like surprisingly good.
Wait, like from all three seasons?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know
Well, no,
nothing.
I have the first three OSTs from the initial one, and then I have the OSTs from the last 2 seasons they just did. They're on my computer.
Okay. I actually have not watched any of the new
I saw the
episodes
first
yet.
bit. I don't think they released the second one because I saw alternative. I don't think they showed the second one yet.
Gotcha.
I also like Voyager by Daft Punk off of Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
And then around the same time they made Voyager, they made Music Sounds Better With You. Although that's not Daft Punk, that's just half of Daft Punk with 2 other house DJs. That's another really good, like, I'm in a bad mood, I'm going to play this song kind of song.
Yeah.
I know, like, especially if my anxiety's through the roof for some reason, I have a weird fixation on music in 3/4, 6/8, or 12/8 time signatures.
God damn.
It's all pretty much the same because it's just the classic 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3.
Reach out and touch.
No, but then you have those moments where it's like, oh, I'm in a violent mood, but I don't feel like being violent. Because someone's gonna look at me some way who doesn't know this about me. Like, I had that phase where like I was recognized and classified as like a juggalo or like a fan of the Insane Clown Posse. Ooh. So there's a lot of times when I was mad and didn't want to like get in trouble, I would just blast like Chicken Hunting out my front window.
I was gonna say we're doing that. I thought you said violent without being violent. I was gonna be like Evanescence.
So you can have that. I've been forever turned off from juggalos in general because of a former roommate, which we can talk about off the air.
Oh Lord, gotta hate those that make it bad for the rest of us.
I'll just, you know what? We can actually use this as a segue to our next musical segment, unless anybody's got anything else to add.
I think we're good.
Ravina is the most legendary woman alive.
Jesus.
Excuse me, Sade still draws.
Oh
breath.
yeah, that's very true. Actually, Sade.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Like,
Excuse you, Beanch.
but Ravina is a disciple.
Like,
yes.
If Tevin Campbell is the protege of Princeton, she's the protege of Sade.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I can go along with
Okay,
that.
so you
cool.
can you got to give Janelle Monáe her props.
Oh, definitely.
That's like a whole different.
If she was still active, I would also throw Jasmine Sullivan in there.
Yeah.
Because Lions, Tigers, and Bears was my shit.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's
I'm
fair.
not scared of lions and tigers and bears.
Was that on? Who's up? Was that?
That was one of her songs. It wasn't for a soundtrack. I think that was just on her album.
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to actually move on to our next musical break, which features TJ the Prophet himself.
That nigga. Because this song is amazing.
Yeah. So we're going to play Boomerang by TJ the Prophet. You know, enjoy, vibe, and we'll be back.
The game is trying to tour with my emotions like assemblies required, trying to get me at my lowest, still oxygen from my fire. That's bold of you to believe you'll see me in such a state, like I made a turn for the worse while clutching the wheel of fate. I'm a form of disappointment, partaking in his anointment, cause the crowds that I control are quite constant with their appointments. For the super sick spitter with these bars so groovy to have a golden type of life like the Toa of Matsunui. I never gave a damn about cash flow. I never had a fixation for a bad hoe. I just wanted to grab the mic and do my thing, so the multitude of fans come back like a boomerang. I never gave a damn about cash flow. I never had a fixation for a bad hoe. I just wanted to grab the mic and do my thing, so the multitude of fans come back like a boomerang. This rise to power doesn't pay me by the hour, making a change to never fit the bill of those who say we'll cower under the luminescent weight of that spotlight shine. Boy, I'll decimate opponents till the spotlight's mine. I'll take it and never use it just so they never abuse it. I can see through their facades like their words were translucent. Cause when I wield the mic and abuse my gift of gab, I leave them saying their prayers like taking command grabs.
You're exaggerating.
Nah, brothers, how it really be. I'm simply on a level that doubters never perceived to me. Every single one of them would swear that I was whack. Now I'm 3 tapes in, and they've yet to drop a track. Now I could be the kind of dude that visits them door to door, show success up in their face like I'm a loser no more. But I'd rather use my rhymes to show why at the beginning I was born to be a loser who was only known for winning. I never gave a damn about cash flow. I never had a fixation for a bad hoe. I just wanted to grab the mic and do my thing.
It's like white noise scream. I'm like, oh no.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch. No, to take a quote from a bridge, you Protestant whore, how dare you?
Is that Helsing? Is that Helsing?
That is Helsing. Alexander, because Alexander is
Son of a Protestant whore.
Exactly. Ah, Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
Did
So that's
you miss
something I
me?
need to
like
get into.
Coke after Lent with the Pepsi or... Exactly, that's what they do in Helsinger Bridge. It's fucking hilarious.
It's so good.
Especially when they about to fight and like the girl Sarah Sartorius just like walks by with a whole bunch of old people like, we're going to look at art and then more things that are art and things I perceive as art. I don't know. I'm cockney. I'm uncultured. I'll fucking die.
Oh, Jesus. So clearly I do need to get into this.
Helsinger Bridge is one of the best, honestly.
All right, so if
And
y'all haven't
welcome
caught
back.
so if y'all haven't caught on, we very quickly jumped right into our nerd section because I've been fighting it. I've been fighting it all my life.
Can
I
you
had
feel
to
it?
fight.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Yeah. So we're back and better than ever.
Okay, Eric Bischoff, calm down.
Oh,
Rude. Like I don't know. I wrote down a couple of things that I kind of want to talk about, but at the same time, honestly, like we can just let whatever happens happen.
Well, I do want to address this thing that you have about all that keeping the original theme song. I'm okay with that.
I am every kind of here for this.
But have you seen the cast that they have?
yeah.
I have not. I actually have not seen the cast.
I've seen the cast. I don't have problems with it because it feels like they're naturally built to be spiritual successors to the original cast. Like especially the one girl with like she's kind of like pale in the face. She looks exactly like what's her face? I forget. I can never pronounce her fucking name, and I hate that.
Oh my hell, they don't have. There we go.
Like girl right here. You can't tell me she don't look like big one that did the librarian stuff.
Lori Beth Denberg.
Yeah, You can't tell me she don't look like her.
with vital information for your everyday life.
Exactly.
Bitch, I went all the way the fuck up for all that. I loved.
show
I
is so
honestly,
good.
I loved seeing Keenan there because I got to see somebody that looked like me on TV.
This is
And
good.
now your French word of the day. Au revoir! Like, thank you, Pierre. Fucking die.
And me being the francophone of the group makes it even better.
Oh, I also like saw small segment from all that. I really enjoyed the Amanda show, and I wish they kind of brought it back.
Amanda
I do
show
too,
was
but
lit.
I do too. But Amanda,
Yeah, no, Amanda's not in a good place right now.
she's doing better though.
Oh,
from what I've heard.
I know she's doing, but
Is that what
I
that's
noticed that
called?
everyone from Nick and Disney just have that one phrase of like, "Yeah, we did things for kids, and now we do things for crack." Like, huh?
Well, no, there's some that kind of
Hillary Duff. Has
No,
stayed
Hillary
that
Duff
bitch.
is safe.
It's Hillary's like
The Spouse twins are safe.
Well, no, because one of them had a nude leak.
That don't matter.
But the fact that it took this long to happen after the show was over,
I forget who had their nude
I think it was
leak.
Dylan.
Okay, but Hillary
Oh no, Hillary Duff is like
Hillary Duff got a fat ass.
Hillary
Like
Fluff.
fat Hillary dummy thick.
And clearly you coming clean about it.
Just woo. Oh, wow. You know.
You can see that ass in London, Paris, maybe Tokyo.
Ooh.
Let me see her. Is she? Who's her husband now?
Oh, that's a hockey player.
Someone said I'm
It's a
gonna
hockey
be.
player.
Someone said I'm gonna be in her DMs. Like, hey now.
Can you be what dreams are made of?
I will be what James said.
Like, can I be your
can't-
imaginary friend now?
I
I'm just
can't
like,
stand.
Oh, she just got. She divorced this dude. Who is that?
Oh,
Bye.
Mike Connie is a hockey player.
Who's
If I
this
remember
one?
correctly.
Oh, he's a DJ.
Oh, I remember seeing her with a hockey player at one point.
Oh, he's a
maybe that's
produ-
more recent.
Oh, he's a producer. Oh, she got money.
Of course, she had that. She started with that Disney money.
Oh, come on.
Who else is like, the Maori twins? I mean, one of them is kind of doing the most, but they're kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah, and then ever so often TJ comes back into pop relevancy.
My girl Chelsea. Annalise Vanderpump.
Annalisa Vanderpump.
Selena Gomez, for the most part, has stayed out of trouble.
I will never get over the fact that her face still looks a smooth 12 years old.
Seriously, it's scary.
And how you
She's
gonna
Her
talk
and Vanessa, what's
Hudgens?
her face? Yeah, Vanessa Hudgens, she looks exactly.
No, Vanessa Hudgens has aged some, but
She
but-
looks like
in
a
the
plastic-
body, yes, but face.
No, Selena Gomez is like a plastic bottle.
Ooh, Selena, like, how you gonna talk about looking good for somebody when you look like you still need to be
No,
drinking?
where's that pic?
Drinking Capri Sun.
Look.
I mean, granted, Capri Sun is lit.
Look.
Yes.
No.
I don't get it.
She looks like a.
Why are you like this?
Looking
The
like
reflection on her forehead.
look like this. She look like this.
Bruh, you could shine a light and you get that little shine effect they have before they
Wait a minute,
cut
look at
back
the rest
into
of her
episodes of
pictures,
Gurren
like,
Lagann.
I don't know who did her so wrong. I don't know who her makeup artist was.
Somebody's
But
getting
the
fired.
flashback.
Somebody's getting fired.
Oh, somebody getting fired.
Why do we have to see this on Beyonce's internet?
Who else looked bad?
You called it. What?
She's not a Disney star, but let me not drag her either.
Zendaya's stayed away from trouble.
Zendaya is that bitch.
She really is.
And Bella Thorne has also stayed out of trouble.
The fact that she's also like intentionally going for, she says she was intentionally going for auditions that are marketed towards white women.
Oh, we love, like, look, this is just straight up
Selena.
done and filled. And
What is?
I didn't ask you for Halsey. I don't know that bitch.
Why is this trying to be?
Oh, Demi Lovato.
I honestly hope she's doing better now, because I know
She's doing better now, but then she got fried on Twitter because someone was going through a crack binge and she decided to laugh, and they were like, "I know you ain't talking about laughing at someone with crack problems."
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Something.
Oh yeah, Miley. Oh, okay, man.
See, Miley annoys me, but her cover of Jolene gagged me.
Ooh.
Yep.
Zendaya as Joan of Arc for the religious
She's
thing.
serving me pussy.
I understand she's legal now, but how long has this been a field?
She's like 22.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand she's legal.
She's like you guys' age.
Look at these three.
What, the fact that the Jonas Brothers grew up?
They
were just on Saturday Night Live the other day, like doing old songs. They're burning up.
Like, we love a spray tan.
Yeah, Cole Sprouse is like, it does. It's just like,
see that.
I need one of them to play Milo Thatch in the live action adaptation
That's this one. Cole would do it.
What's the word?
Cole would
Atlantis.
do it.
like literally, they've been on Twitter just talking about like the nerdiest stuff. It's like,
Where is Brenda? Where is Brenda?
She's been
Okay,
doing stuff.
because
Other
that's
than
my
refusing
girl.
to age.
That is my Brenda's song is my bitch. I don't know who that is.
Ashley Tisdale. She was Sharpay in High School Musical.
Yeah,
she was Candace on Phineas and Ferb.
Don't know her.
Wow.
Vanessa Hudgens has been.
Yeah, she has age in the face. Vanessa,
she
Looks like who fell off the map?
Who?
Fucking Corbin Blue.
what
the fuck happened to Corbin Blue?
Vanessa Hudgens looks like she's becoming friends with botulism a little too much.
Yeah, girl.
Speaking of Corbin Blue,
he looks like a whole dad.
When I first saw his hair, I thought he was Justin, like the original winner from American Idol, because their hair looked exactly the fucking same.
Corbin Blue could fuck.
I'm sorry, Corbin Blue. If you give him like a mustache, he'll just look like 2008 Carlito from WWE, and it's hilarious.
Some
of these people, why are we going through where are they now? What the fuck is this? Where are they? Where are they now?
No, god damn it. No. Damn it. It's just like pay no attention to the lace on my forehead.
You are mean. You are mean. You are fucking mean. And then scroll back down to Kyle Massey. He went from like, I'm the man to I'm cosplaying as Mike Jones. Like, Jesus Christ.
Kyle.
You did not have to do the pay no attention
to the lace on my forehead. Kyle Massey just...
I forgot all about David Henry.
Who? He hasn't aged either.
Apparently they're trying to do a reboot of Wizards of Waverly Place, and he actively got on Instagram like, I'm down for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot she existed too.
She's still cool. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I love her to death.
For a minute, I thought that was Steve.
He looked like he's about to fuck you with R&B. He looked like he's about to come out.
I love how there was that simultaneous.
Just give him sunglasses. He's I forget the Christopher's last name, but it's the one man. I'm dreaming.
So puberty did him nicely. So puberty did him a lot of favors.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, he looks cool.
Oh no.
The funny thing is that
go back up. Go back
already
up.
Like 30 something.
He looks like David Spade had a crossbreed with Randall from Recess. Specifically, just shoot me era David Spade. Like pre-Joe Dirty.
Okay.
Michael Musso. He looks more or less the same. He's just matured.
Ma'am.
He looks like Bob Saget in the face, though.
Ma'am, why do you have two different chins?
He does.
He has two whole different chins. One of them, he's at the Peter Griffin.
He's at an angle. It looks like Dark Magician's Rod.
I was like, We're moving on. Is there more?
Okay, it was the last one.
That was
I'm still mad at you for that fucking pay no attention
To
the
the
list,
on
right?
my forehead. Oh, 50. We got 50 now.
Oh,
Fam. Oh, it's
Okay,
more or less the
we
same
just,
one. Hillary. Yeah.
Slay.
Vanessa.
Don't know you.
Zach did a great job as Tim Bundy.
He did.
He really did. Ashley
He's
Tisdale,
in love.
which you don't know.
who needs to fire her makeup artist in that second picture?
Look at
Yeah.
her nose. Why she got 3 of them?
This motherfucker saying she got Houndoom on her face. Oh no.
Oh, okay. I forgot. About
I
him
forgot
too.
all
Oh,
about
he don't,
you.
Why does he look like a great value version of Macaulay Culkin?
Really? Bye.
Well,
Oh,
I
wow.
forgot.
I forgot about
Adrian
her.
Bayo.
Jesus Christ, from the Cheetah Girls.
Wasn't she the? Wasn't
I
she
forgot
like
about her.
Wasn't she? I think we all did.
We just talked about Selena,
Selena,
Bye. Bye.
Brenda, Cole, Dylan, Demi,
Uh-huh.
Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
Oh, it's a joke that one of my friends on Skype was just like, anytime we were like Shia LaBeouf, he was like, Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf, Buffalo Wild Wings. All
I
right.
actually loved him in Sia's Elastic Heart video.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. Why does
Puberty
he
did
he
him
looks
right.
Like,
Hey,
He looks
hey,
like Nick Lachey in the
we
jawline.
love we love Grindr.
Hey kids, can we say who we're looking at so the people at home
For
know
those
what
who,
we're talking
yeah,
about?
Jake T.
Yeah.
Austin. Yeah, sorry,
Because
viewers.
I don't know who half of these people are either.
Zendaya, Nick Jonas,
Okay, bye,
Joe
bye,
Jonas,
bye.
Kelvin.
See, in that picture, he looks like he looked like he just lost some weight
Yeah.
and fixed his
same-
hairline.
the-
Yeah, no.
Come on, Lincoln Tunnel. All right.
Come on, 90s Zach from Power Ranger.
Bruh, how you went from like Who Framed Roger Rabbit train tunnel scene to remember the Alamo lining? Like, Kyle, you black, represent us. My God,
There
Mitchell
goes
Music.
Olivia. Oh, I forgot all
There
about
go,
Olivia.
there
Holt.
go Maleficent again.
I forgot all about Maleficent. Oh, off of Kick. Oh, yeah, that karate thing.
She is on Cloak and Dagger right now.
Oh, is she the one playing the role
She's
of Cloak?
Dagger.
Oh, yeah, Dagger. My bad.
Oh, that is that bitch. I love her.
I've
so
heard
much.
Cloak and Dagger's good.
So good.
Because I've been watching the run. We don't talk about Raven Simone, who apparently is no longer black,
But his butt just so happens to be from every continent in Africa.
No, go back to her old picture. Go back to her old picture.
What
What
is
the fuck is this emo-esque bang?
What?
Looking like Unique from Batman Beyond. What is this front like?
Oh, don't say it ink like that. I loved her.
As did I, but Raven clearly.
so out of pocket.
She went from backflip to I'm not black. Like, how the fuck? I remember Jake Thomas. Yeah.
I kind of forgot.
No, I remember him from Lizzie McGuire. I have no idea who you
my
are.
God.
That's one of the new kids.
Oh, apparently she was. The sidebar said she was in that Boy Meets World remake. That Girl Meets World.
Oh, that's
which
why.
wasn't bad.
Don't know.
Oh yeah, Allie from Phil of the Future.
Okay, so her
Okay, she
sister-
looks like Paris Hilton in this after
Her
picture.
sister is Stevani.
AJ.
AJ is Stevani, and fucks that up.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's such a good
sidebar, y'all. TJ likes Steven Universe too. Ow.
Ew.
My spirit animal is Garnet.
Oh wow, he was on Austin and Alley.
Yeah,
He was on Sabrina. Okay,
and then Debbie
you
Ryan,
know
Who?
about her.
Camilla. Rip Girls, the movie about surfing. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
wow.
See, when I think Disney Channel and surfing, I don't think Rip Girls. I think Johnny
Johnny
Tsunami.
Tsunami, yeah.
Yeah, Emily
Yeah.
Osment.
Where's Haley Joel? Because
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jennifer Stone. I remember her.
I loved
She was-
her.
she was the best
funny.
friend from Wizard Whaley Place.
I loved her.
now Haley Joel.
Oh yeah, from Good Luck Charlie.
Whoa! Look at her. Oh my
She's
god.
adorable.
Oh, Good
Who?
Luck Charlie, the babysitter for Good Luck Charlie. Okay.
Peyton Elizabeth
Bridget Mendler.
from Good Luck Charlie. Peyton Elizabeth Lee. I
Don't know.
actually don't know. Oh, yo, Christy Carlson.
Look at her.
Kim
Hi,
Possible.
Kim.
Kim
Let's talk
Possible.
about a glow up.
Hi,
Let's
Kim.
talk about a glow
Hi,
up.
Kim.
She's looking like, hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll make you a custom
This is
DIY
this is
baby
literally
carrier.
this is the physical glow up embodiment of evolving from Disney Channel to ABC Family in the best way
She
possible.
looks so good. Lace undetectable. Like, come on, girl.
That pearly white smile, thanks to years of
Can't
Crest.
stop thinking of that.
Dove Cameron. Oh, Live and Matt. I don't know what that show was.
What in the plastic?
I have no idea who
These
Joy.
are all.
That's a
This is
big-
past our era, I believe.
There was a
Yeah.
big kitty in that one though.
I remember her.
My fave.
Look at her.
Sky. The fact that she's my favorite, one of my favorite memes though.
Okay, no, he looks like Aziz Ansari.
Yeah.
No,
And
because
it's
Aziz
scary.
Ansari looks weird.
Ooh,
Wow, Xenon.
Yeah, Christian Storms, like, because I see her in, like, All My Children from time to time. That in General Hospital. She's amazing.
Ooh. Wow. Come on.
So if y'all haven't noticed, we're probably,
How is she not aged? Kimberly J. Brown. That is Halloween. That is Marnie from Halloween Town.
Yeah,
so
How is she not? Okay. On
because
this
she
note,
went to
on
Halloween
that
Town
note,
and
on
got
that
that de-agifying cream
On
that the
that
witches
note,
had.
On that note. All right. So
we had our random like Disney stars where are they now moment because we're just letting nerd stuff happen. I do want to do a quick side mention that an actual trailer for Death Stranding came out.
That fucked me up.
I want to. I need this.
I still haven't watched it. I'm kinda
I
out of the
saw
loop.
it.
I'm sorry.
Like on one side, like okay, Hideo Kojima, nice. I know it's gonna be like graphically immaculate. Sees this. Oh, so this is what happened to Silent Hill's PT when it like didn't get greenlit. I'm scared now.
Yeah, I'm a little scared too, and I love the fact that they got a bunch of people to get like face capped in there, so it looks
Yeah.
all that much more realistic.
It's like if Hideo Kojima did The Binding of Isaac, and it's what's scaring me so much.
it. I have not wanted to pre-order a game in a while, and I just might pre-order this one.
The last time I wanted to pre-order a game like super badly because the trailers alone was Mortal Kombat 11, and sadly I didn't have the money to do that. But Mortal Kombat, quick sidebar, Shang Tsung. The fact that they took the stuff from the movie,
I know.
your soul is mine. I was like, yes, and he can be all the ninjas. Yes, we need this.
Yeah, the last game I pre-ordered was Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
You unfortunate soul.
Me, an unfortunate soul. How so?
That's how. But no, like as much as I like that game, it is not worth some of the hype.
Oh no, I don't do the
It's
hype.
often overhyped to shit. It's still a
A
fun
lot of
game.
the fighter games are.
Some of the
honestly.
whole. Here's the thing though. Some of those some like I've seen some footage from some tournaments.
Oh yeah, so have
where
I.
I'm just
Oh no, like I'll see it and then like, can I replicate this? I can, but I'll never be able to do this in a person versus person setting.
like
Only against a computer.
there have been a couple like some of the
I've had some very clutch Broly moments where someone's just like, I have an air super. I'm sorry, I have a command grab. Bring your ass down here.
So first of all, fuck Broly forever.
Fuck you.
He's trash.
Excuse me?
He's trash.
Yo, sorry, you're talking about trash characters and I'm not hearing Fuzamasu?
Oh no, we can talk about her later.
Oh.
No, the fact that Broly can just truck his way through most hits aggravates the shit out.
Yeah, but his armor has so much startup. Plus, he can get easily like dragon rushed out of it.
Like his that one move where he
The lariat,
where he goes across the whole ass screen.
it's like cock back.
it like the first time I saw that, I almost dropped the controller.
But at least he's not cooler where, oh yeah, my standing move can go through Kamehameha waves to hit you. Granted, it's a great reference to the movie, but fam, if I'm doing a super Kamehameha wave, I don't want to see you still hit me.
you know who's the most underrated character though?
Krillin.
Yamcha.
I can't call him underrated when there's a whole year where he was known as Lord Yamcha.
Fair. Vesta, if you don't calm your pussy down.
Yamcha,
Vesta has
my
the biggest-
husband. Oh my god!
But is it long haired Yamcha or short scruffy bat?
Long-haired Yamcha.
So you want bandit Yamcha? I see. Ooh. You don't want like post just getting over Boma.
No. Who?
Some of the changes they made to a handful of the characters though, because like Tien's
Tien's a god now.
I love Tien.
He's like, I have a tri-beam. Update happens. I have a tri-beam. By the way, I can have 4 clones go upward like an escalator or just surround you on some Naruto shadow clone shit. Just like you in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Wow. I'm like, oh, okay.
And they reduced the health hit too.
Wow.
Though
wow.
on his ult though, that it still does take a lot of health.
And then let's not even mention fucking Chaozu.
That's so cheap.
Oh no, it's hilarious when you have a Vegeta who keeps spamming the his version of Die Missile Barrage. You're just like, Chaozu.
Vegeta just yeah.
Like Chaozu, we can't bring you back with the Dragon Balls, huh? The Pokemon exploded.
They self-destruct. I hate it when they do that, Vegeta.
He was made out of something weak like paper mache or Raditz. They bullied the shit out of Raditz, and I will forever love them for that. Dog, someone was really like, what if Raditz went Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan? I'm like, that's just Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh.
That's just Sonic the Hedgehog. Speaking of which, since it coincides with this, have you all saw all the backlash from the trailer?
Oh
yeah, we talked about it 2
Girl,
episodes in a row.
Oh, okay.
We talked.
We're saying now they're delayed again.
They're doing it again. It got pushed back a whole nother year because of this.
Love it. Great.
Yeah, no, did they push it again? Because I know they pushed it originally to Valentine's Day 2020 for the
the last I saw of it on Twitter, they said the latest they're going for is 2021.
Okay.
Oh wow! So this
as
movie's
long as
gonna
they
be
do
irrelevant.
it right. As long as they do it right, because the thing is, even in its original form, this is one of those movies where I want to go to an iPic or one of those theaters that you can
those IMAX 3D things.
One of those theaters you can order alcohol and stuff from, and every time something
Stone
awful
movie
happens,
of the studio grill.
Like I was telling him on a previous episode, how my friends and I went to go see Dragon Ball Evolution. Wait. It was a bunch of anime nerds went to go see Dragon Ball Evolution.
I would have hit you.
Hold on. We almost got kicked out of the theater for laughing as hard as we did because it got so bad it got funny.
I don't know what movie that is.
Jason Chatwin going.
That's not a movie.
Don't know what movie that is.
It was their live action attempt at Dragon Ball.
Oh, I know what it was. I just don't know what it is.
He's being shady.
No, you're safe.
Yeah.
You're safe.
We almost got kicked
so
out.
On the next point.
But that Dragon Ball movie, the one that just came out with Broly, that shit.
Which I unfortunately have not seen yet.
So the next point on the list.
Well, funny enough, it involves you and your Daft Punk obsession.
True.
Human
so
After All.
I'm reviewing Human After All.
One thing I want to say though, Kojima, because Death Stranding.
So I'm reviewing Human After All, and that is my least favorite album they've ever made ever. I can't stand it. I really can't. I love them.
I know
so
diehard
much.
Daft Punk fans that share your same opinion.
I know. I love them so much. That is one of the most rushed and uncomfortable albums ever made.
What are you doing, Kay?
And
I made the mistake of looking ahead of the outline.
And so it's super repetitive. That's the problem. I love repetition in house music. That's kind of what house music is sometimes.
I'm about to say that's more or less a cornerstone, but
when you have a 4-bar loop and you loop it for about 5 minutes,
when you repetize the repetition,
girl, we don't skip the song.
This is
there's a couple of bops on there. There's Technologic is a bop. What's another good one? Robot Rock is really not that good of a song to me. Just especially because when I was like, "Ooh, Daft Punk samples," I wonder what they sampled, and I looked it up. I'm like, "Wow!" They changed nothing. You guys, y'all just did a vaporwave before vaporwave was a thing, where y'all just loop the same thing and don't do anything to it. But there is another song on there I really like called "Make Love." It's an interlude. It's really good. It's really good. Smoking music, honestly.
Okay.
Or driving music. They make a lot of really good road trip music.
¿Por qué no las dos?
Drinking and driving? Oh, smoking. And driving.
Bitch.
Quick side note, we do not advocate drinking while driving. Don't do it.
Don't do that.
Especially if you're on a Dan run. If I see you do that, I will literally pull you over and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
What you doing, bro?
Yeah, that's something I will never do.
No.
I thought I was okay and tried it.
I will have the smallest amount of alcohol and I'll still wait to get out my system before I touch my car.
So I thought I was okay once. I got 6 feet out of the parking spot. I'm like, no. Back into the parking spot and waited an hour and then I was good.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of really good inspirations. They indirectly sampled Depeche Mode, AC/DC.
Yeah, I heard they sampled Personal Jesus.
Yeah, Personal Jesus was one of them. And then they did I Am Iron Man for I Am the Brainwasher, or for Brainwasher. What's another one they did? There's this song, I forget what it's called. I think it's called Video Games, where they took the flow of his speaking for Technologic.
Oh boy.
And then one of the songs, ironically, is but inspired by the Beatles. And I didn't think about it until I sped the song up.
Oh lord.
And it's
Which song?
Television Rules a Nation.
Oh.
If you speed that up and you listen to how it sounds, it's literally the Beach Boys. Like the harmony wise. And I commend them for that. But there's another album by another band named Justice, and they came out with a song, album called Audio Video Disco, where they did the same shit, where they took rock influences and made it like good. I love you guys so much, but that album is just
that sounded like a little bit of shade.
that was just
My wig.
just no, girl. I love you, but this album is like a 2 out of 10 for me.
All right, and then our next point, we
Akira
finally
live action
we have the release date.
2021.
If this follows suits with how well Battle Girl Anita did, fam, I think I might go broke.
True,
Because as like literally, I was like 8 years old reading Shonen Jump, seeing a trailer for Battle Angel Lita, and then when it finally came out, like recently, I was just like, this is everything I wanted in an anime to live action movie, especially if an older anime. Because like, as much shit as it gets, Ghost in the Shell was not bad. People complain about the whitewashing, like that's fine, that's whatever. Scarlett Johansson is at least one of those actors that at least does research on her fucking role,
yeah,
and she fits the body type for Kusanagi.
yeah.
A white woman named Makoto Kusanagi.
Let's not forget we've had Japanese people named Bob.
Yeah, you're right. It just annoyed me because there's literal hundreds of actual Asian actors and actresses.
Oh yeah,
that are
no,
looking for
they're
work.
definitely. That was the biggest thing that like the Red Eye brought that to my attention. Was like there's a lot of actors that do like C-rate movies or like were in Bulletproof Monk or like some of the like Shaolin Soccer's type movies. You could have them.
Which, side note, both of those movies were amazing.
Yes.
Wait, Kung Fu
I'm
Hustle,
not-
yes or no?
Yes.
What I'm not excited about is if they do the manga storyline in Akira versus the the original movies.
I've actually never read the manga.
It doesn't.
You in for a trip.
Yeah.
Never read it high.
Yeah. Basically,
Never read it high.
because that was another one. It was by the same guy, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So like he wasn't done with the manga. He's like, fuck. Okay.
If
so
there
how
are
do I
three
end
things
it?
you never read or watch high, it's Akira, a specific scene from Neon Genesis Evangelion when Asuka's fighting all of them, and anything by Junji Ito.
Ooh.
What is the name?
Or Junji Ito, rather.
Why does the name
Horror
Junji Ito ring
manga.
out?
I hate no.
Don't.
No.
It makes creepypasta look like Mother Goose.
Yeah. It's not okay.
Good.
Sure, I'm a
Did you
picture
read Glyceride? Have you read that one?
Let me put
Like
it.
working in food service and having to deal with grease, like made that just traumatic for me.
Jesus Christ.
So no, like I love good horror.
Okay,
Oh, no,
girl.
Because like
okay, girl.
I went all the way. I went
let us show you.
all the way the fuck up for Us.
So, guys, if you hear Kei go silent or screams, because we showed him Junji Ito, and if you know what Junji Ito is, you know exactly why he's screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Yeah, stuff from Uzumaki.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of this before. This is actually pretty cool.
Oh, so you one of them people. You enjoy the freaky shit.
See, here's the thing.
This makes Beetlejuice look tame.
See, here's the thing with it though, is that because my mind knows that it's just art, like there's
You can accept it better.
Yeah, there's like very specific things that might creep me out a little bit, and I'm not gonna say what they are.
Oh,
but-
I don't like that.
Yeah, though hopefully nobody would try for
There's
phobia.
Glyceride. No.
No.
I hate this one, but yeah, here you go, okay.
I don't get it, but okay.
He's popping pimples off of his face onto her. Those are all pimples.
So all that is pus.
Yes, all of it. Oh, fuck you.
You have a high tolerance.
Oh, I couldn't. I got here and
Again-
I started to vomit. Oh
Again,
my god.
because my brain can separate the fact that it's just drawings on paper.
Okay.
It doesn't like set me off nearly as much. Now, again, there's certain things that might mess with me a little bit, but like you're talking to somebody who giggled at Two Girls, One Cup. if that says anything about my tolerance for gross stuff.
Get the
I mean,
fuck
Two
out.
Girls, One Cup wasn't horrible.
Get the fuck out.
That's not the worst thing I've seen.
It's not the worst, but it was
You
definitely like,
underestimate my power.
Also, last point that I have is that Harrison Ford.
Oh no.
Harrison Ford can just get it. He can get it to go play at the cookout.
Jesus Christ.
Because
Why are you giving what? Why?
Because-
why?
because he
Why are you chasing
They were
cougars? Why are you chasing panthers? What's wrong with you? Why?
I don't want to fuck. Well, not anymore. But I don't want to fuck him now. Maybe when he was first Indiana Jones, but not right now.
Man,
But
you really want that whip, don't you?
Sticks and stones, mate.
but whips and chains excite me. Yes.
Stop.
They were like interviewing him about the potential Indiana Jones reboot, which
I'm
so tired of this.
I'm not confident in that.
Can we have
tired.
some new ideas? Can we have some new ideas? I'm tired.
Not everything needs a reboot.
And
Not everything needs a
They're
reboot.
like, who do you think should play Indiana Jones next? He was like, nobody, nigga. I don't give a. Was I not good enough? Because last I checked, y'all can just go watch my movies.
Exactly. I'm just like, can we have? There are hundreds of people in colleges, like people in colleges, people in like dead end restaurant jobs and stuff that have all these amazing ideas for stories and series and stuff like that. And yet everybody's just jumping all over these reboots. Like, if you want the star power behind it, cast somebody big name in the background for it to get the people in, and then put some strong ideas in.
Right.
Like, if you want to do a reboot for Indiana Jones, you don't have to do a reboot for Indiana Jones.
First of all,
what about wait? What about if like somebody was in his one of his classes and decided to follow in his footprints? Like, not a reboot, not
Like a resurgence.
reboot.
Okay, yeah, but they
like,
did that.
But like, no. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
The most recent movie, it was a very similar idea.
Yeah, that's one shot.
That was a very similar. Yeah, that's pretty.
Like, he more or less followed along in his, like, he followed him on one of his last adventures and more or less took over the mantle at certain parts of the movie.
And so no,
So something like that.
no. That what we need to do is just come with a different idea. Fuck
I'm saying,
fuck researching the old shit.
I would rather have,
Because we've had Tomb Raider movies, we've had Indiana Jones. I think it's about time that Uncharted got a movie.
Uncharted gets a movie. Can we get like a CGI Sly Cooper movie?
I don't know. The furries would be too happy about that.
The furries are going to go all the way the fuck up for a CGI for a.
And while I
Sly
respect the
Cooper movie.
furries, I really do, guys. Y'all do too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Can we have, like, if y'all are going to start tapping video games for ideas? I'm surprised there hasn't been a Gears of War game movie yet. Or has there?
They don't have enough money.
But then again, I
No,
mean,
there's not, but there's plenty of movies that certain things you can tell were like inspired by scenes in Gears of War.
Let's have a horror movie like based around Dead Space, like the creation of the Necromorphs.
You mean Alien?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Girl, I guess. But like,
Just so long as the next movie they do based on a video game isn't a fighting game, because I'm tired of them being bad.
Yeah.
see, but sometimes
Well,
they're
the
so
Street
bad
Fighter
they're
movie-
good.
Street Fighter's okay.
Was lit.
Mortal Kombat okay. Tekken and King of Fighters can suck my dick.
Yeah. They were.
Those,
And
they
Dead
make
or
those
Alive-
into movies.
Yes.
Yup.
They went straight to DVD.
Yep.
Dead or
Deservedly so.
Alive was the only good thing about Dead or Alive's movie was that to play Bass, they got Kevin Nash, which made total sense.
Right.
Everyone else like, oh, hey, whitewashing in the early 2000s. Like, that's not capable. We have a
Yeah, but
white girl playing Ayane.
Is there? But were there enough titty physics?
Most of them were flat.
Yeah. So.
Then they did it wrong, because half the appeal of Dead or Alive is seeing how much boob you can fit in a shirt.
Which is why people were upset about Dead or Alive 6. It's like, yeah, we're going to stray away from the jiggle physics and actually focus on making a dope game. Which they did. And even then, they still slip in bits of fan service here and there. It's just not their main objective anymore.
Oh God, that was an Ego Raptor animation of somebody's like, let's start Dead or Alive beach volleyball.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Which suit do you want me to wear? This elaborately well-designed suit, or this one that's just a bunch of string?
It was just like, it's
Oh, yeah,
obvious.
when they were trying to get Helena as the partner.
You just have to play the game.
God, my brother
It's one of
and
the
I
best
used
animations ever.
to- My brother and I used to quote that one all the time. I guess you just actually have to play the game.
That's how it was with Darksiders. They were like, how good is Darksiders? Maybe if you paid the fuck attention.
Wait, which one?
Just the entire franchise.
Okay,
'Cause 1 and 2 are dope. I have not played 3. I've heard mixed reviews.
okay.
Because I love mythology like that. Like exploring the concept of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And the way they did it is amazing.
Yeah, like reinterpreting stuff like that. Let's have something Greek mythology related and see what happens if Zeus dies at the beginning of Greek mythology, so he isn't around to literally fuck everything.
Just not God of War. Because as much as I love God of War, I don't know if we need to continue this story.
So
We don't.
I'm okay.
The fact that they're diving into Norse mythology, I'm all for it.
he's out of gods to kill.
Exactly, which makes me think like, oh, he's going to each pantheon. Oh, I can't wait till he gets to Egyptian pantheon. You gonna get fucked up, Kratos.
I can't.
But I'll still be like, who?
Anubis is just like, oh,
Anubis would be
you
like,
met
oh.
Hades, my understudy. Like,
Oh, it's terrible, but it's so accurate.
Can we talk about the fact that they got fucking Teal'c to be Kratos though?
Who?
Teal'c from oh damn it, I just had the name. Stargate. SG1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was the one that had like the gold thing on his forehead.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I was
see,
like,
while
wait.
we're like fascinated with mythology, the only thing people are fascinated from this latest God of War is, boy.
Did you mean what Kay says all the time for no good reason when no one
Like,
asks
we
him
shall have
to?
a girl. What shall we name him?
Boy.
Boy with dress.
Boy with dress.
I literally heard
Could
that.
you
I'm like,
imagine
I cried.
Who would they cast? I want to see who they'd cast as the Egyptian gods if he went down that road. He'd get his ass.
I want
whooped.
Keith Davis as Anubis.
Keith David. Ooh.
I need Keith
Who'd
David
be
as Anubis.
Ra? Because Ra would be like the big bad.
You could possibly get the person who did the voice of Hercules in God of War 2.
I haven't played that one in years, so I don't actually remember what he sounds like.
I just saw a video of it the other day, and it could match up pretty well.
You know what? I could actually possibly see Keith David being Ra and have Kevin Grievous be Anubis.
No.
I can.
Keith
but I
David
can't.
has to be Anubis.
Why?
He has to be Anubis.
Because he has
Who
that
dares defy my land of death and disorder?
Listen.
Get the Allstate guy to do something.
No.
Have him be Ra.
Yeah.
Are you in good solar rays?
You like this?
Because I'm
Who else
amazing.
we got?
Oh yeah, because Keith David also did Dr. Facilier.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
why
so happy about. That's why Facilier is like my number 2 villain, right after Scar, because Dr.
Scar-
Facilier was amazing.
Scar is still my favorite gay
my
uncle.
world now, not your world.
Oh, please tell me you're probably a
got
big enough.
friends.
You're probably a big enough nerd to know about this. The fact that Jeremy Irons did not do all of Be Prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, y'all. I don't know if anybody knew this, but
Side thing, still saying this. If you're listening to this, Hollywood, if you fuck up Lion King by not doing Be Prepared, we fighting.
oh yeah, we
I will
riot.
slapbox every director. I will drop kick every producer, and
Except-
the meanest fart will be left in your lead actor's dressing room.
And what gags me is that they got James Earl Jones. Was Jeremy Irons busy?
Probably.
Actually, I think he was.
Jeremy Irons is probably like,
Because I
I got money
live,
to make that ain't Disney.
I live for him in that part.
Oh, actually, who would play Osiris in that case?
Trying to think of why not just get the guy that plays Osiris in Destiny 2 just because?
Yeah, ooh.
Oded Fair. Who
Yeah. The voice for Clyde could do Anubis, if not
Clyde.
Keith David.
Clyde from
Destiny.
You mean Clyde?
Letitia.
You don't mean Cade?
Yeah,
Letitia
no,
could be Osiris.
the Exo Hunter.
The big main character?
Yee.
Letitia.
Like there's Ikora,
Yeah, there's Ikora,
there's Zavala,
and then you have Clyde 6.
Cade 6. Cayde.
Right.
Voiced by Nathan Fillion.
So I'm so happy about that.
He was perfect for that
You
part.
could get Nolan North to voice someone in this. I
Nolan
just
North
know
would
it.
voice like half the people in here. Let's be serious, because
Yeah.
he's one of those voice actors.
Letitia could
We-
do Osiris.
We also have to
Yes.
get my fave in.
Letitia, I could do Osiris.
Yes.
We have to get my fave in though.
Which one?
Steve Bloom.
No, absolutely the fuck not.
Bitch,
need-
I will fight you.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Hey,
No.
what's wrong with Steve Bloom?
What's wrong with Steve Bloom?
He's not black.
So, this is voice acting.
Okay, if we're going with black people, then Cree Summer should do most of the females.
That's what I said. Yeah,
True.
it's got to be black.
If it's-
I don't give a single fuck. It's got to be black.
but
So we're not gonna have a repeat of like gods of whatever the fuck that was. that
Gods of
movie was.
Sunburn and Sadness.
Yeah, so we're not doing that. So they're going to be all black. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. So since we're doing that,
Argue with your mother.
Yeah, literally. But Letitia Wright or Cree Summer could be Osiris.
Definitely.
I don't. But and then Anubis would have to be Keith David.
Let's say we can also
Sobek could probably be.
Hang on. Let's say that we can resurrect people for the parts too. Because you know who has to be in here.
Oh, then Eartha Kitt's got to be in here somewhere. Where is she?
Uh-huh.
Bast. Eartha Kitt's Bast.
Oh yeah, actually. That makes
Earthy Kid
sense.
would be best, like hardcore. She'd be like,
Oh, definitely. Have her be
oh yeah,
boss.
Earthy Kid would.
She already has been boss, basically.
If he was still alive, Michael J. White could do so back.
He died?
Michael J. White's dead.
No, he's not. I'm gonna cry.
To my knowledge,
I didn't ask about monitors. No,
wrong. I'm thinking of. I keep confusing Michael J. White with what's his face, Duncan something.
from what?
I'm having a brain fart.
I was gonna say Michael J. White is not dead.
I was going to say, he would have fought death and won.
Yeah.
No, like I often confuse Michael Keith Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan?
Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan. I often confuse them two.
Okay.
He would play Sobek.
He doesn't sound like a gay.
I'm
Yeah.
Like,
As a gator,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tired, boss.
if the gator from Princess and the Frog was more serious, he could have voiced him.
Mm-hmm.
But just imagine that gator playing trumpet, voiced by him. He already has that Louisiana accent.
Best is the god of dwarves.
Don't put that bag
protector
on
of
me.
households.
I'm scared of the dog.
One of the ugliest and most popular gods in ancient Egypt. That would have to be the husband from Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Oh God damn it! You're mean. You are mean.
Who plays Ebon in Static Shock?
Oh my God! I actually learned his name
plays
recently and I
Ebon?
forgot it.
Because he'd have to be Horus or that's another runner-up for Anubis, honestly.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, somebody else that needs to be put in somewhere. Phil Lamar.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, get Phil Lamar. Like, I was about to say, like, the voice of Static Shock. Like, Phil Lamar, get him involved.
Mm-hmm.
He could be Geb.
Also get Kari Payton.
That'd be cool if
That's the voice of Cyborg, for those who don't know, who also
that
played...
could get you could bring Cree Summer and Phil Lamar to be Geb and Newt. Because Geb is god of earth and Newt is
Sky.
sky, yeah.
You know who we need to sneak in there?
Who?
Rami Malek.
I could see that.
I was like, he's actually Egyptian.
That's fair. Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out who.
Since he's gotten into the voice acting game,
I
I
would
could see
honestly-
Michael B. Jordan
be
as
sad.
Horus.
You know what? I could actually, like, depending on how you would write him, I could almost give him Anubis.
No.
Which
Rami
one,
Malek.
which one is the god of death?
Anubis.
Yeah, I could almost see him. You haven't seen him in Mr. Robot, like that, like the kind of.
I've seen
the
Mr. Robot.
the kind of quiet, disaffected voice. Depending on how you write Anubis,
But no, that has to be.
Who's the
Keith
guy
David
that played Candyman and was like the detective in all the Final Destination movies? He could be Anubis.
Oh, that's Anubis.
you mean my driver's ed teacher?
Tony Todd? Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
Tony
He's coming
Todd.
back.
No, so
I'm excited
So,
about that.
fun fact: I don't know if he still teaches, but one of the driver's ed instructors at my high school looked exactly like Tony Todd. Like,
That's scary.
I intentionally made sure I did not take driver's ed with him because it creeped me out that much. Who else have we got?
There's a goddess of hippos.
There's a part of me that's about to feel bad for saying this.
Who are you going to say?
Get Monique.
See, but Monique is like
I was going to say
glowing.
Monique or Jennifer Hudson.
J Hud would have to be like a smooth 5 feet away from the mic so that she
Or
wouldn't
get Queen
spike
Latifah.
it.
No.
She is busy. She is busy living her studly life and raising a family
Goddess
right
of
now.
scorpions. God of crocodiles.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's so
Of,
bad.
of Scorpions, we could get Taylor Swift.
I thought you were about to say Drake.
Oh, that too. Because fuck him.
I don't know who,
Forever and always.
I don't know who either of those two people are. Horus is. Okay, but what does he do?
I could.
Okay, Man with the Falcon's Head. That's who that is. Yes.
I feel like John Legend should fit in here somewhere too.
He could be
I don't know why.
He could be Horus.
Yeah, that's what he could be Horus.
Gaze
Nephthys.
into the eyes of Horus.
Oh, the goddess of the river. Who would that be?
Chinomone.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nephthys, the wife of Set and sister of Isis.
Makes perfect
Interesting.
sense.
Yeah. Because then if you got
Yeah, I'm sorry, listeners. We kind of delved into mythology and like,
Yeah. Clearly, this is like the nerdiest of nerd sections.
we're fine.
all right, we're good.
Okay, then.
Like,
Is there anything else?
oh, I've got things to talk about.
One more thing.
As a matter of fact, Yes.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I told you it was a great addition.
That is now.
Now I just need to walk over and smack you like he did Jackie all the time.
Uncle.
That shouldn't sound exactly like it.
That is amazing.
Voice acting powers acting.
That's amazing.
So clearly we need to like link up more so I can pick up some skills because all I've got is like some random, like some Gollum impersonations and stuff. And a couple of other things. So I got a couple things that I'd like to talk about. Like Chicago cops, just quit. All of you. You are all trash.
I'm
each and
related
every
to
one.
some of them.
Them too.
Hey.
Like
They're family.
that can find other jobs.
God damn it.
Like I have to have the all or nothing mentality at this point because they've got that same all or nothing mentality with us. And they handcuffed an entire 8-year-old, mistaking him for an adult, and left him out in the rain and the cold for half an hour. This kid has fucking PTSD now. Is waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, oh, you said he's 8? Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna go through like 5th grade when they do the whole like, okay, you can always trust this person. He's just gonna be like, no, the fuck, I can't.
Exactly. Which is why I said it's got to be an all or nothing thing. You've got these cops traumatizing children, and children are one of the few things. Like, I'm usually pretty chill. Cannabis aside, I'm usually pretty chill. But there are 3 things that are the fastest way to make me want to uppercut somebody: fucking with kids, fucking with my sleep, and really bad management skills in the workplace.
I can agree with kids and replace the management space with just abuse. Like, domestic violence really ticks me off.
Yeah. But the fact that this kid now is having nightmares and is freaking out and thinking that he's going to get attacked by the cops again and arrested for nothing. They conducted a raid on his house and turned up nothing. They got nothing. It was a faulty tip. And they put an 8-year-old in handcuffs in the rain at night for no reason. And then now there's a suit being filed, and they're probably going to end up settling out of court for some paltry amount, and nothing is going to happen and nothing is going to change. That's why I'm saying they all need to quit, and we need to start over and find a brand new system, preferably one that is not based on slave catcher patrols. Like, especially with all these cops that are trying to police areas that they know nothing about. Like, we need specific community policing.
Right.
Because if you're in
that's how it used to be. Like, at least when I was growing up, like when they were doing all the like dare stuff, you actually had cops like came out like trying to instill trust, not for the sake of like, oh, we need to do this for the Villa quota. They genuinely cared. Yeah,
but like people who live in the community do the policing, because then that would make wellness checks and stuff make more sense instead of getting a friend of mine out fucking tackled at work because of a wellness check. I'm not going to say names or anything, but that was some hot bullshit. But instead, if you live down the block and you're the cop on that block, then you know that the person, 6 houses down and across the street has some kind of mental health issue, so that if somebody calls for a wellness check, they're not going to go in guns blazing. They're going to come in calm and plain clothes and say, hey, are you okay? Because they already know what's up.
Right.
My other thing that I want to jump on real quick, because I am on team fuck the NFL forever and ever and ever, amen.
I still like football. So.
I hate sports in general.
No, fuck the NFL forever and ever, amen. Especially the Oakland Raiders.
Well, now renamed to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Who are
just in case they couldn't be any more garbage than they already were.
Who are still, to me, trash because they had the nerve to hire an openly racist player that has an established. Let me take a step back. They pulled an openly racist player out of retirement and gave him another fucking paycheck so he can throw slurs around and tackle people again.
Who was that?
Somebody, and what the fuck is his name?
I don't think I'm familiar with.
The Root read him to pieces, and I'm here for it. If a raccoon crawled out of the woods and vomited onto a Confederate flag, and that pile of Confederacy raccoon vomit was next to newly signed NFL guard Richie Incognito, the untrained eye would have a hard time determining which one plays in the NFL. Oh yeah, him.
If a raccoon crawled out of the woods and vomited on some Confederate
I just
flag.
said that.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Love it.
Yeah, go ahead and scroll a little bit through this article so you can have an idea of all the shit that he said and done that somehow has a paycheck. But meanwhile, we've got Colin Kaepernick who's just like, hey, y'all need to do better. So I'm going to kneel to call attention to the fact that y'all need to do better.
Scroll back down to what was like highlighted in the red. So now that MAGA Nick, I know you were waiting for me to call him Colin Cracker Nick. I refuse to do that. Has swept his past under the rug. Everything should be fine. I'm sure the owners won't tell him to toe the line. As Dallas Cowboys plantation master, Jerry Jones told his players he probably won't be tested 2 million times in 16 weeks like Ed Reed. And he called black protesters inmates.
Yep.
Because Nick Bosa is white.
Yep. Which is why I stay on the fuck the NFL train. I don't know why half of the people I know continue to watch that even though they know the bullshit that happens.
I like how they say it's a two-way street. We gotta help him help himself. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, the fuck you don't.
Okay.
You can help him help himself to the unemployment line and let that bitch figure out how the fuck to do what else he needs to do
He
on
openly
his own.
called John Martin a half.
Yep.
Inward. And it was chalked up to me.
Chalked
This
up
is
to
the
lock-
living embodiment of toxic masculinity.
He looks like he just peruses Growler in his spare time.
It looks like he does what?
He looks like he peruses Growler in his free time.
Jesus
Only
Christ.
clicking on black profiles. You know that's what he does.
Yeah, yeah, like
Exactly.
somebody else who deleted their videos on YouTube.
My wing.
We told you about that. I'm done. Like, I'm waiting on people to just walk the fuck away from the NFL because clearly they don't give a smooth rat fuck about you.
Right.
But yeah, I'm done.
Anything from you, Vesta?
No.
Yeah,
I typed yeah. Wait. There we go.
no.
No.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, I really don't really. Everything that I want to talk about was addressed in some shape, form, or fashion here. So, like, I guess if there's any lasting thoughts, it's particularly about the whole Donald Trump situation. I can't wait until this next election. I want him out. We've literally missed 5 opportunities to impeach this man with evidence to do so,
Yep.
and we just didn't do it.
Nope.
You underestimate how much America hates us, or rather, America stands for everything that would destroy us.
And they
even if it
underestimate the power of black people who've tired of taking shit. Not even just black people at this point. It's like more or less anyone who's not from the South. And I'm sorry, Southerners, if you're hearing this, but it's true. And you know, you're probably next door neighbors with one of them.
Oh.
It's just very upsetting and tiring.
Mm-hmm.
Literally hearing everyone defend him like he's some type of global phenomenon because he's so radical. He does things different. Not realizing that one bad comment is going to get us killed. And everyone who wanted to joke about like, oh yeah, Fallout 76 was this, that, and the third. If Donald Trump says the wrong word, life is going to become Fallout.
Yep.
And they don't realize it. It's just stupid. But
Yep.
other than that, muffins are amazing. But yeah.
All right. Anything you want to plug before I go into my spiel to close the show?
Okay. Well, like they said, I'm TJ the Prophet. I am a rapper and voice actor. You can find me on SoundCloud and Instagram under those names. Be forewarned, I post probably more about random anime and wrestling shit than I do my own music, because as I've been told, I'm horrible with marketing myself. But at the same time, people still flock to me, so I must be doing something right. So, yeah. More or less that. Like, there's nothing really else for me to plug. Be nice to people. Like, more or less the same spiel I do at all the end of my performances. Like, love yourself, love life, live life in a way that is super. I'm not shouting into this, so he has to end
I was gonna
it.
say, go for it. Don't spike the mic.
If anyone has, for all those wrestling fans who know ACH, I got it from him, so you know how loud I'm supposed to get with it. But I'm not putting Vesta through that pain.
True, because I have to edit this later.
Like, I'm already had a high decibel in normal talking, so shouting would just, as I've been told by friends, would wake up God if necessary.
All right.
But yeah,
then.
that's about it.
All right. All right. In that case, that wraps up yet another episode of the Baldwin Kids. If you've got any questions, comments, great ideas, or just want to say hi, shoot us an email at askthebkcast@gmail.com or give us a like and a DM on our Facebook and Instagram pages. You can also get a hold of me on the Twitter. I am at the Iron Magnus. That's THEIRONMAGNUS.
I'm on Instagram. Vesta with 2 underscores.
How do you forget it every time?
And I have an album coming out on June the 8th. it'll be out by the time this episode. But yeah.
No.
Probably a bit
Yes. It will. It'll be out the day after this episode is out.
Oh.
Yes.
So then, for those who are listening when this episode drops,
Album is out tomorrow. No. On June the 8th. Everywhere.
And if the song they played from the musical break is any indication that you enjoy my style, I myself am also working on an album, though I don't have a set date. But just know, hopefully you enjoy it. If you like nerdy shit, you'll probably dig it. If you like 90s music, you'll probably dig it. If you like digging it, you'll like digging it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
but on that note, and of course I closed my script. On that note, we are a TSRP Network podcast, and we'll see y'all next time. Do better.